Welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you're new here, my name is Ntabi. I'm going to be cleaning my bathrooms and I'll be telling you a story about how a person that we thought was a friend offered me drugs and I almost lost my life at the baby shower. So this is how the story went. Her daughter got pregnant, right? So when her daughter got pregnant, she asked my husband to be a godfather. Her and her husband asked my husband to be the godfather to the baby. So I didn't have a problem with that. I was like, okay, fine. It's all right. There's no problem. But I had a problem into going to that baby shower. Like for the whole week, I kept telling my husband, I don't really feel like going to this baby shower. But, he was like, please, I need you to support me. And I understood that So on that day, my husband came back from work and then we went to go get the baby shower stuff. We prepared ourselves. Everything was fine. We prepared the baby and then we all left. We got there pretty late because my husband had to go to work. We got there, it was pretty late. Everything was fine. Everything was moving smoothly. When we got there, they offered us food. So the first thing that I noticed is that when I first got there, she kept on saying, Constance, can you please drink with me? She, kept on filling up the big glasses. She gave me about 2 glasses of alcohol. And I kept on, rejecting them. But she wasn't seeing that I was actually not I was actually not drinking the alcohol, Every time she sees me, please, Constance, can you please drink with me? You haven't really drank with me. Please, I just want to drink with. She's not even, the way this thing is so funny, she was not even trying to add this alcohol with anything, kind of to make it smooth. She was just giving it to me raw like that. Oh, okay. And then out of nowhere, she went into her bedroom. When she came out of her bedroom, she came with a bottle full of gummies. A bottle full of gummies. Mind you, I don't smoke. I only drink, but I don't smoke. So I've always heard people talking about gummies, when you eat gummies or eatables, they just make you feel nice. They just make you feel relaxed and happy. She comes from her bedroom. She comes in to the living room and offers me, be like, do you want? So me being me, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not thinking this person can put my life in any kind of danger because I'm with my child and I'm around other kids as well. I was like, yeah, okay, you can give me. She gave me 2 of them. When I found out about the dosage of this gummies, it was 500 each gummy. So she gave me 2. It was 1,000 of them. I don't smoke. I've never really smoked weed at all, but she figured that she could offer me and I took them. And guess what I did? I ate one. I was almost about to eat the second one. So the ladies that I was sitting with were like, please, just don't do that, please. And when they were telling her, why are you giving her these things, she was like, let her have it, let her have it, let her have it. I even said to her, I was like, you are trouble. But because I'm not thinking that she is really that, she could be a person that can really do anything to put me in danger. I'm like, I trust her. I took this gummy and I ate it, all of it. So the other lady offered me something. She was like, please don't eat these things. Do not. Do you smoke? I said, no, I don't smoke. Everybody was just looking at me like, oh, wow, okay. All right. And then after that, maybe about 10 minutes after, she comes again with another glass of view.
Hey. Say hi. Say hi.
Then she comes with another glass full of this cognac that we're drinking. She keeps on saying, Constance, please drink with me, please. You haven't really been drinking with me. I was like, no, but I just ate. I want the food to go down first. Hold on. I'm not feeling anything yet from this gummy. I'm not feeling anything. I'm still fine. Okay. Then she comes again after about 10 minutes. She's like, please drink with me. She pours another. Listen. Wow. She pours another full glass of cognac. She's like, please, we haven't been drinking. But in my head, I'm like, was she trying to speed up this thing that she gave me? Or what was happening? And every time she comes to me, she's smiling and this, hey, like something that I don't even know what she is, like a snake or something. I don't know. I just don't. Whew, I feel so sick thinking about it. All right. So now I'm starting to feel weird, I'm starting to feel like I think that was like 30 minutes after. This lady that was telling me that I shouldn't be doing that, she kept on coming and checking up on me, because I think everybody was just so shocked as what had just happened, because they did tell her, don't give her this thing. She said, let her have it. And then from there, I kept on feeling dizzy, like, what is happening? I was like to my husband, please, let's go home. He was like, nah, baby, just hold on. Let's stay for a little bit. I kept on saying, please, let's go home, because I kept on feeling like I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up, And then my husband was like, please, guys, get her a chair. They got me a chair. I was sitting there. Out of nowhere, I don't know what happened. I started throwing up. Guess what this lady kept on saying to me when I was leaning down there throwing up? She kept on saying, I thought you were strong. I thought you were from Africa and you're strong. Only to find out that you're weak. You are weak as, you are weak. You are so weak. I'm so weak as F. Really? Like, she's thinking that I cannot hear her. She's talking about, I thought you were so tough. I thought you were tough. I thought you were from Africa. You are a tough girl. Only to find that you're weak as F. Wow. I didn't stop throwing up. I kept on throwing up. I kept to a point where my husband said I passed out. When I passed out, they took me to their bed. My husband took me to their bed. When we got there, I kept on throwing up to a point where now I was throwing up brown stuff coming out of my mouth, like brown stuff. I kept on throwing up this brown thing. Now my child is crying. Now everybody's going up and down. Like, what's happening, guys? Is she okay? Does she smoke? My husband keeps telling them she doesn't smoke. So they're like, why did she offer her this thing that has so much of high dosage, knowing exactly that she doesn't smoke? Now it's just a chaos. Everybody's screaming, and then I'm just laying there. It's like I could hear everybody talk, but I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I felt like I was dying. This thing is just not wearing off from me. Now she starts to panic because she can see that I'm not waking up. Because I don't even know what was the motive behind, or maybe she wanted me to embarrass myself, or she wanted me to take this gummy so I can start acting up, because I feel like she doesn't trust me, or she didn't trust me as the type of person I am. I don't know, but I feel like she had a motive behind all of these things. Now she's panicking. She gets on the bed. She's screaming, talking about, I'm sorry. She's talking about, I'm sorry. Everybody was just like, we have never seen anybody get high and pass out like this from gummies. Like, we've seen people eat gummies and stuff, but they have never been this way. Like, I felt like I was dying. I felt like I was literally dying, because this thing now is not getting off of me. Like, why can't I wake up? I keep on throwing up. I was loose. I feel like I'm not even telling the story properly, because, the person that was there watching everything happen is my husband. And my husband heard her when she kept on saying, I thought you were strong. You're from Africa. I thought you were strong. Lucky thing is, we had a lady that works at the medical field, and my husband has medical stuff background thing. He studied medicine. Funny thing is, till today she hasn't apologized. I'm just keeping her far away from me. I don't even want to be her friend anymore. She was never my friend. She's not a good person. And that's the end.